Today's industry developments sees coverage shift to Boeing and them securing a new deal for their 737 MAX. Developments at UPS that are continuing with major expansion in Asia, and American Airlines signing a pretty exciting partnership with a major airline in Asia. Beginning with today's headline story, and that is Boeing securing a contract for its 737 MAX with 40 units ordered by leading aircraft lessor Avolon. Avolon and Boeing say that 40 units have been ordered for the 737-8, which remains a very prevalent option for airlines and lessors looking to secure the next generation of narrow-body aircraft. Expanding a portfolio at Avolon already consists of several 737 MAX variants, including the touched-on middle ground Dash 8, but also the largest member of the series and the variant that currently remains uncertified, the 737-10. As a result of the newest order announced today, in the total orders, well, that now reaches to over 110 units. Avolon is, yes, a repeat customer for the 737 MAX, but you may recall, it also recently announced another deal this year, which means the most recent order is the second of the year. In June, Avolon actually ordered the 737-8 as well, which results in 80 commitments for this aircraft type alone in 2023. Boeing says the deal is now subject to shareholder approval. Once an agreement is finalized, it will reflect on Boeing's orders and deliveries. The 737-8 offers customers of Avolon not just fantastic efficiency, but also what is described as better flexibility network-wide. This is evident through many customers moving towards this aircraft type. Who are Avolon, though? You may not have heard of them if you're new to the industry, or you may have. But to summarize, Avolon is a leading global aviation finance company, but really acts as a critical lessor that deploys its aircraft to customers on short and long-term contracts once they have been finalized. Data indicates that Avolon works with nearly 150 airlines across 63 countries. But what I would certainly argue is the most important fact of them all is the fact that they manage almost 1,000 aircraft around the world as part of their committed fleet. Aircraft lessors, such as Avolon, represent a very crucial part of the industry in sourcing aircraft for companies that, say, may not be able to order directly from plane makers such as Boeing, or may have other circumstances where they need aircraft on either a short-term or long-term lease to act as cover or something else. The reality is, when it does come to aircraft leasing, there are so many reasons why a company may go down this avenue instead of purchasing the plane themselves. Avolon, while their aircraft are not branded with their livery, as naturally they're flying right around the world, therefore may fly a little bit under the radar. On to the next story of today, it's with UPS, that has revealed plans once more to improve its connectivity across critical Asian markets, following new intra-Asia flights, among other adjustments. UPS will make several changes to its regional network, which will see shipments delivered sooner, with an improvement of one business day. This will mainly be highlighted by sending and receiving dangerous goods, such as your lithium batteries and dry ice. Notably, we're focusing on Hong Kong and Singapore here. Additionally, the freight operator says it's cutting critical delivery times on lithium battery shipments from Ho Chi Minh City to the United States alongside key locations in Europe. A reduction on this front equates to 2 business days being sliced off in a substantial shift that will aid customers. All of this being made possible thanks to also adjustments in its flight schedule and new flights being launched. This latest announcement, though, of new intra-Asia flights alongside faster shipping times comes really as the company seeks to improve significantly its regional connectivity in Asia. UPS describes several investments as hugely important to the long-term connectivity, and really its future within Asia. If it wants to secure that, it needs to put the money in and time. In the past week, you may recall, UPS said it would develop a new hub at Hong Kong International Airport, with a vision of spreading it across a land parcel of 20,000 square meters. Additionally, the freight operator announced an expansion from Changi Airport, which would more than double the number of packages the facility can process per day. UPS further enhanced its presence in the likes of Vietnam, Japan, China, and South Korea. And with a fleet of 287 aircraft currently and 7 units in storage per the latest data, thanks to several commitments to aircraft, UPS has really become a mainstay in the air freight market, with flights offered right around the world. And from the MD-11 to the 747, they have several generation of freighters that are present, which really highlights their story and their growth. On to the final story of today, and that sits with American Airlines, that have announced a codeshare partnership with a leading Asian carrier of Philippine Airlines. As part of the newest deal, introducing the first marketed flights by a Philippine carrier to US destinations can take place. Additionally, for those American Airlines customers, well, now the ability to travel to Manila and the beaches of Cebu will be possible. Philippine Airlines will now place also its PR airline code on specific American Airlines flights as part of the codeshare partnerships. These flights will occur between Los Angeles and 7 prominent cities within the United States. This includes Atlanta, Denver, Houston, Las Vegas, Miami, Orlando, and Washington, D.C. American Airlines customers can also book codeshare flights on the AA.com website for flights operated by Philippine Airlines, and this will be specifically to Manila and Cebu via Tokyo, with also the ability to fly to Manila from Guam and Honolulu. The partnership between American and Philippine Airlines is the latest in a host that's occurred within the industry of late. It comes as more and more airlines look to enhance their global reach and utilize other companies to form relationships and really expand their network. Philippine Airlines is the flag carrier of the Philippines and can be described as the only full-service network airline in the country. They utilize a fleet of Airbus, Boeing, and more to operate to various locations. Currently, if you're after their network towards the United States, excluding the new codeshare benefits with American Airlines, while they offer a twice-daily service to Los Angeles alongside daily flights to San Francisco. Philippine Airlines also serves multiple weekly flights to other key destinations of Honolulu, Guam, and New York. Comments from the Philippine Airlines Chief Commercial Officer were as follows. This partnership with American Airlines unlocks more options for customers traveling between Asia and the United States. We are delighted to deliver on our long-term strategy of continuing to build our global reach, and we look forward to creating more opportunities for travelers to discover the wonders of the Philippines. That is going to conclude today's aviation news recap. You can let me know your thoughts down below in the comments on any of the topics covered. Make sure you are staying tuned tomorrow, same place, same time, for more industry developments that includes a whopping 3-digit aircraft order for Airbus planes. Thank you very much for your support here on the channel. It really does mean a lot. I hope you're enjoying the holiday season, whether that is spent on your own, with friends, or with family. Take care, and I'll see you next time. And we'll fly.